You're watching me, the Guitar Geek, on tour to the Italian Guitar Show, proudly sponsored by Orange Amplifiers, Sennheiser, Henning's Complete Guide to Drum Programming, and of course the Guitar Show. Welcome back to the Guitar Show here in Italy. I'm at the Ibanez booth with Sebo, and we're going to lose our heads today.
Yeah, absolutely, literally, yes.
Sorry. Yeah, so the Quest series, here we are, here they are.
Yeah, we are really excited because Ibanez released officially the Quest series, the headless guitars, on July 1st. And the fact that now, today is July 11th, and we're already displaying these guitars and people can already try them, play them. It's a great success for us. It's the very first show, of course, no show are happening, so it was easy. Actually, the first show where people can touch these guitars. You know, it's a big step for Ibanez because they were missing headless guitars, and we all know that at the moment there's a quite big niche for headless guitars. There are other brands out there doing a very good business. So Ibanez decided to do their own take on the headless guitars, and I think they did great because those three samples we have are, I have to say, the most played guitar in the show. I think 50% of the test the guys want to do is on the headless guitar. So the success is amazing and we're so excited.
Okay, so so people play them, then what do they say? Is it a positive response?
Absolutely. They half of them ask if they can buy the guitar now at the show. So
can they?
Yeah, no, unfortunately not, because these are samples, but me, myself, I have to say, I've already ordered mine. Yeah, I'm gonna receive it in September, but the first look I got on the guitar, I said, okay, I want one. So
okay, which is your favorite? Is it this one?
This one, yes, yes.
When I saw this, so this is my first time touching them. There we go, I've now officially touched it. I did it. Normally I'm a flat kind of person, so I want the flat fit, but this is the first burl top that I've ever liked, which is very strange. Is it the one from the photos, or are there many samples around?
There are already many samples because every single distributor received their own samples, so, you know, this finish is different on any guitar. Every single guitar is unique, you know. But I agree with you, actually, when you see it live, the impression is amazing. Way better than the pictures, so it's...
Well, I fell in love in the pictures, and now I'm here with it in the flesh. Just that I know...
You want to marry her?
A little bit, yeah. A lot of people have questioned the slanted frets,
yes,
but the straight pickups.
Yeah, actually the slanted frets, you know, it's not a multi-scale guitar, it's not a fan fret, it's just an 8 degrees slanted frets, because, you know, very technical guitar players, when they play, they usually keep the guitar pretty high and they move the guitar in this way. And actually, if you move the guitar this way and you feel everything goes right with this position of the frets, it's way more comfortable if you use this technique. You know, I'm an old style rock player, that's why I prefer regular frets. But this makes total sense for very technical guitar players. So this model is the QX. So all the models with the slanted frets are named QX.
Right,
and
so
this is the Q, the regular Q.
Regular Q, so QX is for slanted.
Yes.
Let's cut to Sebo playing one of these guitars, and then I'm actually also going to play this one just to feel the slanted frets, so I can test it out and have a feel. But one thing I've noticed, it's a headless guitar, but it's on a guitar hanger.
Yes. Actually, we made a little modification, you know, to make more fat arms in order
so
to...
you have a little bit of purchase there.
Yes, a little bit, a few millimeters, so you can adapt a guitar hanger to hang the guitar.
Great.
But of course, they put also two guitar strap pins, so you can place the guitar easily on the floor, or of course on a regular floor guitar stand.
Okay, well, let's have a listen and then come back and talk about it.
where you don't have a space to record drums, no mics to record them, and you don't want to hang out with your drummer because he's dating your girlfriend. This mouse drumming sensei will teach you mere mortals how to create realistic boom boom checks from the comfort of your office chair. Drummerless drumming is here. Start your adventure now.
Thanks for playing. We haven't played them yet. We're editing that in with the magic of Hollywood. My next question, Sebo, is what do you do with all the heads that you cut off?
What? Sorry?
What do you do with all the heads that you cut off the guitars?
Actually, we all have fireplaces at home, so we remove the lacquer and we stay warm in winter. So that's what we do.
And you thought that was a joke? No waste.
No waste.
No waste here at Hoshina. So, which one is, this is your favorite to look at?
Yes.
Would you be thinking of buying one of these in the future as well because of the difference in the X?
It could be, the 7 strings could be my extra choice, or maybe a 𝗬𝗢𝗙𝗓 anyway.
We haven't really talked about this one because I'm stood in front of it. Wow, that's the first time I picked one up. That's very light.
Very, very super light, actually. And that's why Ibanez decided to design specific pickups for these models, because they needed to enhance particular frequencies to perfectly match with the weight and the kind of natural tone of the guitar. So they decided to produce these Ibanez pickups. Of course, you know, Ibanez is collaborating with many aftermarket companies like 𝗬𝗎𝗙𝗧𝗪𝗏, Duncan, Fishman, and so on. But they decided to design their own pickups. So you find Ibanez pickups on all guitars.
That's very interesting because of the current situation for supply and demand of pickups and woods and generally all things in the world. It's also a good move because I know that pickup companies are having trouble trying to deliver their products.
Yeah, actually, many guitar companies find in the situation where they have the full warehouse full of guitars waiting for pickups before delivering. So, you know, you stop the whole business just for the pickups. So actually, producing homemade pickups is also a way to avoid this problem.
It's great. So it's a general good move for everybody involved because you're addressing the frequencies that are missing because of the style of guitar, but also the supply and demand. So if you didn't know about that, now you know, and that's a kind of official stance on it.
Then, of course, Ibanez patented their own strings blocker here. Of course, you can use regular strings. You don't need double ball end strings. So you put the regular string, and then you block and you cut. You have the monorail bridges where you can tune the guitar, and they feature the same alters switch featured on the AZ and AZS guitars. So you have many sounds that you can get from this guitar. You know, you have 5 positions plus other 5 positions. So this guitar, you're gonna try it yourself, and you're gonna be amazed by the tone. I have to say, compared to the other guitars, my feeling is these guitars have a very precise, super fast attack, a little bit compressed tone, and especially on clean sounds, you're amazed by how different they sound. So they're not just a guitar without the headless, without the head. It's a different beast compared to the other guitars. So that's very fascinating. And another very fascinating feature is the price, because, man, this one is $999, and this one is $1,199. So, I mean, they're really cheap, but Ibanez is able to guarantee an incredible quality on this price range. You know, all the premium segment of Ibanez is so well sold all over the world because they're so great for the price. So the fact that this Headless series comes on the market on this price range is, in my opinion, another very winning point.
So I agree with you, but also don't forget that he's wearing an Ibanez t-shirt, okay? So he kind of has to say that, but I'm not. I'm wearing a 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗘 t-shirt, and yeah, the Ibanez stuff is great. And at that price point, you're kind of in the middle of the low priced ones like the 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗘 Headless that have come out, and then you've got the Strandbergs, which are higher priced. And I'm very interested to see where this is going to sit in the market and how many people this is going to please and make music with.
Yeah, but actually another point is that, of course, you're going to find these Ibanez in the stores because, you know, many other companies are maybe selling online, straight to the end users. But the fact that you can find those guitars in the store, you can try, you can, you know, feel if they're the right instrument for you is another important point.
Sure, due to the size of the company of Ibanez, they can get them in stores.
Yeah. Of course, Ibanez is still a brand that you can find largely in all the stores worldwide, and that's very important, in my opinion.
Okay, well, don't forget the sound samples we recorded here are with my portable board. So it's a show. We're not going to be here perfectly, but we're going to get a good idea. So don't take the sound samples as, you know, the most definitive sound samples. We're going to try and get close. But also, the final question, I guess, is when are they available in the shops, and how is the supply?
Well, the first batch is going to arrive in Europe around the end of September. So since then, they're going to be available in the stores. Of course, they're not going to do a massive production for now. So I think every sample will be bought immediately. I hope. That's what I think. But looking at the reaction of the people just here at the show, I think this is going to be a very successful series.
Okay, so we're now going to move on, and you can check out the video about the Iron Label series, which I'm also very excited about.
Yeah.
There is one more Quest guitar that isn't here. It's a white one, and it's a signature.
Yeah.
And that's going to be coming to my channel very, very soon.
Cool,
so,
the ฎ 10.
Yes, so that's the one that I've got coming. I'm really, really looking forward to trying that out, but I'm going to get a little taste today. So Sebo, thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Thank you guys for watching. This is the Guitar Show in Italy. Ibanez. Check out the rest of the videos in this playlist. And if you want more information about the guitars we talked about, then check out the links in the video description. Ciao!
Bye-bye.